you'd asked me 5 years ago if I'd be sitting here talking to you, I would have said no way, no possibility.
How do you manage the schedule? Because you're working full-time here at Vanderbilt Medical Center in the ER, and you travel out to LA to host the show.
It's been the perfect balance because both jobs support one another. I couldn't really do one without the other.
Dr. Travis Stork splits his time between Nashville and LA. On the set of The Doctors, he's a natural, but he'll admit, making the jump to TV was a rocky ride.
The very first day I walked out to host a show, you better believe I was scared because I'd never done it before, but over time I've learned that if I do just act the same, whether there's a camera in front of me or not, people will see that this is me, this is just Travis. And then at the end of the day, the most important thing for me is to make sure there's good, sound medical information. I'm hopefully helping people avoid their own trip to the ER someday.
I know one way to prevent a trip to the ER has nothing to do with eating and exercise, but everything to do with your cell phone.
Texting while driving is essentially the same as drinking while driving. It's just so tempting. You get a text and you're tempted to look. On some days, 25% of the accidents we see are due to texting.
18 states and Washington, D.C. have already banned texting while driving.
You don't realize how easy it is to get in an accident when you're texting. It's not worth it.
Managing your stress level is another way to keep your health in check and stay out of the ER. Chronic stress can lead to high blood pressure, headaches, digestive problems, and weakening of the immune system.
How do you manage the level of stress that you must handle every day, and what do you do to personally stay healthy?
We're all prone to stress. We're all busy. And it's really what we do in our own lives, the choices we make that we do have control over. And it's how active we are. And every time we sit down to eat a meal, that's impacting our lives, it's impacting our stress, and it's impacting how long we're going to live.
A recent national survey revealed that 72% of the adult population are either overweight or obese or morbidly obese, and that was on the CDC website.
Obesity is such a rampant problem. It's increasing in prevalence so much because we live rather sedentary lives. We spend a lot of time on the computer, watching TV. Some of the foods that we eat on a regular basis, they lead to heart attacks, diabetes, high blood pressure, and early death. The problem is our human bodies are not designed to live this way. And so the beauty is it's reversible. Fill your life with fruits and vegetables and whole grains. And whatever ones you like, choose them. Don't eat things you don't like. Eat things you enjoy. If I told you there was a miracle pill, it's free. It's going to add years to your life. It's proven to make you happier. It's proven to make you smarter. And it's proven to make you a better spouse, a better parent, a better person. Would you take that?
Yes, definitely.
And you're going to enjoy it. That's what being active is. It's not exercise, it's being active. Whatever it is that you like to do, be active. If it's just a walk with your husband, with your kids, because every time you're active, you're giving your heart a workout.
With all the news about the swine flu outbreak, what is it that you want to tell families about being prepared for this flu season?
Well, this is a flu season that could be particularly bad for both seasonal flu cases, which is the traditional flus that we get vaccinated for, and H1N1, otherwise known as swine flu. So people this year do have to get 2 vaccines if they want to be protected against the seasonal flu and the swine flu. They're 2 separate vaccines. And if we're smart, you can actually avoid the swine flu, the regular flu, and the common cold just by making simple changes. Washing your hands regularly for about 20 seconds and not touching your eyes, your mouth, or your nose.
For parents who do have a child who's sick with the flu, what do they do?
Keep them hydrated, keep their fevers down. Watch your child, pay attention. If your child's not breathing right, if they're getting blue around their lips, if they're not feeding, then you need to take them to the doctor or take them to the ER. But what I say to every parent is, if your child gets the flu or you get the flu, it's not a time to panic. Call your doctor and they can give you some guidance. But most kids are doing great with this.